You little monsters, welcome back to the Rockin' Round Table. My name is Matthias.
And I'm Shay. Today's reaction is coming back down to the Lady Gaga's rabbit hole, a glory hole. So this time is highly requested. The song Paparazzi, and this is the live version from the MTV VMAs 2009 performance.
Okay.
Yes.
So 2009.
Yeah, wow. It's like 40 years ago.
Feels like it, right?
Something like that. So I know you haven't seen this.
But 1985 feels like 3 years ago.
Right. And last year seems like that was like 2010. Yeah. Which I wish, because it was everything was amazing back in 2010. But so anyway, so this is cool. So this is from her first album, The Fame, and this was one of the releases. And they have an official video as well, which we haven't seen, because when we first did we did the reaction to Lady Gaga Telephone with Beyonce when they were in prison, or Lady Gaga was getting in prison. Yeah. Supposedly the Paparazzi video is is part one, like why she got arrested.
Okay.
So if you watch that one and then you watch Telephone and then. Anyway, so from there. So anyway, but maybe one day we'll see that, because there's a famous Swedish actor that's in that video, Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh, okay.
Is in there.
Oh, cool.
Is in Paparazzi, the official video. But this one is the live version, and it's even more, it's so dramatic. And it really blew a lot of people away when they seen this. They were just like, holy
The one we're going to watch now?
Yes. They were like, holy crap. Like, are we on drugs? Like, it was just like, yes. So it's kind of like a rock horror opera. Not horror, but horror opera. It's
a rock horror.
Yes. And so it's highly requested.
Okay.
So even over the official video, actually. So yeah, so that's why we're doing this one. And we always love a live, because her vocals are incredible. Live,
Yeah, and I like when there's a full band as well.
Yes, and and there's like and dancers and all that kind of stuff. So yes, and props and all that kind of thing. Okay, so make sure you stick on to the end of the video, where we will give our reaction, our review, and our rating. Little monsters.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll.
Amidst all of these flashing lights, I pray the fame won't take my life. We are the crowd, we're good, calm and loud. Got my flesh on through, need that picture of you, it's so magical. We'd be so fantastical. Rise, glamorous, not sure what it means, but this photo of us, it don't have a price. Ready for those flashing lights, 'cause you know that baby I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar. You know that I'll be your paparazzi. Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until the boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase it down until you love me. Paparazzi. I'll be good backstage at your show, velvet ropes and guitars. Yeah, 'cause you're my rock star, but you're in the shots, eyeliner and cigarettes.
P. Diddy, he's on trial now.
I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar. You know that I'll be your paparazzi. Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me. Paparazzi.
People were like, should we clap or not?
Yeah, wow, that was. What was it? Was it the mix or was it low? The music.
Yeah. Is there a better version? I don't know. We're gonna have. It seemed like the mix was low. I'll boost it. But
Yeah,
is that the only one that came up? I'm just curious.
yeah.
I mean, it's MTV. Yeah. So like, I seen this when it was airing. Like I watched the VMAs every year since the 80s. I mean, like, wow. So anyway, this was, well, like, it was crazy. You know, I was just like, oh my gosh, theatrical blood, but she's bleeding. And it was very.
That was really intense.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
It's such a.
Kind of shocking a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a shock performance.
Yeah.
And when she does it so well.
Yeah.
That was pretty insane to see. I was like, what happened there? You know, who stabbed her? Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the piano stabbed her.
Yeah.
No.
But that was a really cool performance. And I like well, obviously the whole stage setup, the props and the outfits and obviously her dancing and at the same time as she's singing. And that's the thing that really stands out for me since I started listening now to Lady Gaga. The fact that she can dance the way she does, remember the lyrics, and sing so incredibly well.
Right, and there were times where she was out of breath and she didn't finish the line, but I'm like, that's because she's singing live. Because she's running around the stage in stiletto heels, rolling on the floor. You know, your voice is gonna go out, but she gets right back in and she's in perfect key.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's truly amazing.
And I liked, like, she was like very sweet. And then she goes, Paparazzi, you know, like real mean. Like, you know what I mean? She'd make that face.
How does she sound?
Paparazzi. I don't know. But,
like an old witch.
Yeah. Like, you know, kind of thing. But it was, obviously it was for, you know, for the effect. But then, did you note, because she's doing this on the new Mayhem tour, and you've seen this in Coachella, our reaction. Yeah. She had the crutches.
Oh yeah.
But she had I was wondering I forgot she used the crutches on this performance, or she used an arm, and then they had the wheelchair too, which was
because that was one thing I wanted to ask you because the song is familiar to me, and like, have we seen this live? And
you probably like, wait, as soon as they came into the chorus, you were like, it sounds familiar. That's why.
Right.
Yeah, because it was in the Coachella thing that we.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I've heard it before that I didn't know.
Yeah,
but
that's when you heard it.
Yeah,
and it was a very and then she anyway. It was right after Disease. I think she came out of the giant litter box.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was amazing, but it somehow was like a mixed down version. I wanted to have.
This didn't sound even in stereo. It kind of sounded. I mean, it was clear. It wasn't muffled, but it was way low and not amplified enough.
Yeah,
Not just a volume thing, but it was very flat.
Yeah, it was like I said, minimal version of it.
Yes.
Because I would like to have the full orchestra, so to speak, or at least a full band to make it more powerful.
Shocked. I'm shocked that MTV would launch this with the poor sound quality. Shame on you, MTV.
But it's not poor sound quality. It's just I don't know.
Well, for that time, we have recordings that we're going to be doing from 1980 that have better sound quality.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
It's not the year 2009 wasn't decades ago. It was like a decade and some ago.
It was.
There was still
16 years.
There was
ago.
still high fidelity there then.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like, but I think
could be
the real performance
YouTube video. Though.
Yeah, but the real one had it sounded like bombastic, bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But just hopefully your imagination was good enough. So
No, I think this song is really good, and I'm always so impressed by her as an artist.
Yeah.
Every single time I see her and hear her, which is cool.
Two things that stood out to me now, but also when I very first seen it, at the very end, when the blood and she's hanging up in the air, the blood is like in her eye. And I know it's, fake blood, whatever, it's in her eye. And I'm like, oh my God, like, wouldn't that burn? Like, I have real sensitive eyes, guys. So anything, you can go, and they'll be tearing for 3 days. But it's like, I was just like, oh my God, there's blood in her eye. Like, I hope it's okay. I hope it didn't get infected. I remember thinking that then, and I still thought that now. But I mean,
overthinking things.
Yeah. And then I'm a fan of fishnet stockings. And she had them inside her panties or inside her leotard, but they were cut down where they were like kind of falling to her hips, but they could only go so far because the leotard was holding them on. And I'm like, that's a cool freaking look.
I don't even know what the leotard is.
It was her white outfit. It looks like a swimsuit.
Okay.
That's a like a swimsuit kind of a thing shape. Okay. But she had the fishnets, but the band was cut off, so it was still inside, but they were falling. On purpose, it was a look. But it was like kind of cool. It was like a naughty girl look, but very her. But anyway, very cool. So anyway, that's it.
She's a brilliant artist. So
So let's put the audio aside. We just but everything else was, the visuals were great. Everything else was great. So try to concentrate on that when you give it a
rating.
A good rating.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah.
I've said it so many times now since we started this Lady Gaga rabbit hole, and it's just everything about her artistry and her vocal ability, her dancing. It's just so unique as far as I know, and I have to give this. I give this 9 out of 10 Marshall stacks. Yeah.
Now I know you love like up tempo music a lot, and this was more like mid tempo. So, and it's the way the song is, but for me on the album, like, and I'd say, I mean, it was one of the singles. I don't know where it fell. I think it came out after Poker Face. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm not. Like, it wasn't my favorite. Like, I liked like 5 other songs on the album more than this one. So yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. So like Love Games and Just Dance, Poker Face, all those I put above. But this was still pretty good. And I would, but this version of it was even better just because of theatrics behind it. So I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 Marshall stacks.
Okay.
I guess I could have said that a lot quicker.
You could have, yeah.
But we're here to express ourselves, right, guys? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. Anyway, yes. So, yeah, we're here to have fun, and if there's another version of this, guys, that has a better sound, even though it wasn't bad, but it should have been just a little bit more like
bombastic.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And I'm shocked that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go search anyway. But this was still, other than that, the video, everything was great. So
and I'm always amazed. I'm kind of at loss of words when I watch her now because I'm so focused on her performance. I can't stop watching her, but she's amazing. She's truly amazing.
Real quick, the back props, the backdrop is very similar. Reminds me of what's going on now with the Mayhem tour, like how it looks like, not cathedral. It's kind of like a Roman pillars, like like Victorian kind of.
Right.
It kind of has similar. It's not identical, but it has similarities.
And it's a cool it's a cool look for any band
Yeah.
to have that type of style.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. It's impressive. And I really appreciate all the art behind this, because it is art, coming up with these concepts, building the whole stuff and fitting it to a stage type of scenario. Just think about how quickly they have to set it up and take it down after each show.
Yeah, it's theatrics,
Yeah.
and this is for a bunch of people, a bunch of celebrities in the in the awards theater,
Yeah.
and it's just
That jailbird.
Yeah. Did anyone see the real fast, of P. Diddy? I mean, and isn't it funny? I didn't even know they showed that. I'm sure all of you forgot about that. And he's on trial now. So this is very interesting.
Okay.
Well, that wraps up this video for Lady Gaga, Paparazzi, live from the MTV VMAs in 2009. If you like our content, you like what we do, don't forget to subscribe. Slap the notification bell and punch the like button. Poor like button. Punch it a lot, and comment below.
And share the video with your friends and family and all the little monsters out there. And I'm one of them.
Yes. But until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.